EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. On the visitors' sideline, the Steelers head coach Mike McCarthy. His team fell in their season opener a week ago, now hitting the road looking for their first win. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it 2-0 to start the season. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive one. He keeps rolling. Aaron Rodgers leading the Steelers out. Hard to believe, Greg, it's year 22, his second in Pittsburgh, and teaming up again with his former head coach, Mike McCarthy.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. The number is there for Dowdle in last week's contest. 15 carries, 55 yards. Now Dowdle. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First down for Aaron. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He had 6 grabs in the opener. First one of this game yields a first down. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Dowdle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Metcalf, the motion man. They'll run with Dowdle. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That ball caught. One hand needed. What a catch.
Catching the ball with one hand used to be a big deal. Everybody used to get all excited over these big splash highlight plays, but I feel like now we've kind of become numb to it. It's expected. This is what we're accustomed to seeing every single week, and I'll tell you what, they make it look easy. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Drake May, year 3 for the 3rd overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. Runner-up for the league MVP a year ago and the 2nd youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man is Booty. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they're gonna work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, New England.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
May to throw again. Throwing right side, and that's taken in by Booty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throw again is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 30-yard line.
Here's May again. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. May to the air once more. Set up the screen. Out wide, it's Brown. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll try to run for it. And May does it himself. He's in. Patriot touchdown, Drake May.
You know, at first glance, Mike, I'm not sure if when you look at Drake May, everyone understands just how big and athletic Drake really is. I mean, we think that with Josh Allen and some of the other quarterbacks, but I tell you, in a short time in the career, he has really proven himself to be more than capable as both a designed runner and in this case as a scrambler. And this time his ability to extend the play with his legs results in 6.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. When you play a tight game and lose, you kind of changes the feeling coming into this week a little bit.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into two, one bad play to turn into two. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
Brings up second and inches.
They'll stick with him again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
By Christian Gonzalez. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Steeler first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 43, here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob.
At 43-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 7 yards to go.
From the gun, Rodgers. That is caught right side by Bernard.
Rodgers pass.
He had 5 catches in the opener last week. Has his first here in week 2.
First down, Steelers.
A first down throw from Rodgers. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up second down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got third down and less than a yard. They'll try to pick this one up on the ground. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Nice first down run there from Rico Dowdle. And, you know, Mike, I think he's a bit of an underrated back. Went over 1,000 yards each of the past 2 seasons. 1 year with the Cowboys, and that last year with the Panthers. So maybe not the flashiest guy, but he feels like a really good fit in Pittsburgh.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this run's not going to yield anything. Stopped in the backfield on back-to-back plays. These last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Harold Landry in to drop him on 3rd and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Well, after a great week 1 and the opener of Buffalo's new stadium to kick off week 2, we have to look ahead to tonight. Chiefs and Colts at Arrowhead Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Then really good matchup tomorrow, Monday night in prime time. buzzworthy teams in the offseason. The Rams already opened in Australia. The Giants opened with the Cowboys. And now those two teams will meet at SoFi in Inglewood. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 10.
From out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Pretty safe to say that A.J. Brown's time in Philadelphia had kind of run its course, but new lease on life here with the Patriots, and we know at his best, he is one of the best receivers in football.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw now, May. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of this. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
On second down, it's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 34.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. Second down coming up. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 24 now, here is second down and 9. Throwing now is May. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now May. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On fourth down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. So the Steelers back on the field, Rico Dowdle and company with their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Greg, they say flush a game after you lose, right? But when you built up all year for the opener and you get blown out, is it even harder to flush for players?
Well, certainly that's the question, Mike. And regardless of how much the coach stands up there and you try to say, hey, it's a new week, we've got to move forward. And certainly that's the case in the NFL. If you let bad losses linger, you're going to find yourself in a bigger hole. So the problem is when you spend all week and you spend all season saying, okay, this is week one, we're going to get off to a great start, and you lay an egg and you're non-competitive, the last thing you want in the NFL, Mike, is for doubt to set in. So we're going to find out pretty quickly here in this one. Was last week just 1 out of 17 and they're going to move on, or is this going to be signs of things to come as the rest of this season unfolds?
We'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. On the return is Jones. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week one at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
Pass caught right side by Henry. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
42-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
On first down, they go back to Henderson, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
This will be 2nd and 9. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. May to throw on 2nd down. That's Dobbs open left side. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get this one complete to Brown. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We're back to Foxborough after this. The offense rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to Stevenson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. May going to look to throw. Looking middle, and he's got booty. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Henderson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. To throw is May. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. 3rd and goal. Here's May. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
That one is good. And the Patriots extend their lead to 10-6.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Steeler first down.
First down for Aaron. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of this. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete. In motion comes Pittman. Second down, Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Again, it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out. One of the Patriots has it. Into space. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown.
All right, this is great teach tape for all the young quarterbacks out there. When you are in the pocket, you need to keep two hands on the ball at all times. You see guys, they're moving, they're scrambling, their eyes are downfield, and they lose track of the rush. You have to assume the defenders are going to attack the ball any chance they can. Secure it, two hands. Even if you take a sack, nothing is more important than the ball.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage. And they're not going to try to snap it. That'll be enough for this, and we'll bring the first half to a close.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Man, he'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Wilson on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, that's Booty. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the
Off the play fake,
line.
it's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Toss, Henderson heading right, and he is buried in the backfield. Loss of a couple.
That was just a race to the edge, and in this case, Mike, he just wasn't the winner. I mean, at this point, when the defense is out there waiting for you, it's tough for any runner in this league to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's close to the first down, but still a good couple of yards short. So that's going to bring up fourth down.
A 2-yard gain.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Behringer's punt is away. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So the Steelers back on the field, Rico Dowdle and company with their next possession. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. They'll go with a counter on first down, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First and 10.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
From the gun, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's first and 10.
And the Steeler first down.
Play fake to Dowdle, and now Rodgers. This one complete to Washington. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Rodgers gets this to Bernard. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. He'll look underneath here and find Dowdle. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Harold Landry. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long. In motion comes Pittman. Third and long for Rodgers. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 49. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Steelers are able to get it back within a score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. That's Dobbs open left side. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the draw, it's Henderson. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That is brought in at the 10. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's May. On the run to the right. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. On 4th down, out comes Andres Porregales for the Patriot field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
That's just a really good drive here in the second half, and you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, second half, continue to control the clock, continue to convert and get fresh sets of downs, come away with points, and just try to continue to extend this lead.
So the Steelers back on the field, Rico Dowdle and company with their next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And a Steeler 1st down.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They put Wilson in motion. Now Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd, they need 8. Rodgers. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From out of the gun, here's May. He's going to tuck it and go. Now let's give him 4 on that scramble as they get a little bit closer for this third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
To throw now, May. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal.
A 52-yard
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Patriots will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, easy call in my book, Mike. I mean, you take the 3 points off the board, yes, but the opportunity to give your offense another chance to go down and come away with 6, I'm good with this call.
May quickly to Booty. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 14-yard
A
line.
run, and this is Henderson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Throwing right side, and that's taken in by Booty.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Uh-oh. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. They'll give it to Henderson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That his first touchdown of the new year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 27, Steelers 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Steelers.
Quick throw, RPO, caught by Bernard. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 2.
At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Rodgers on 3rd and 2. He somehow managed to get rid of that one before the sack. Incomplete, and sets up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try to run, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So, out come the Patriots for their next drive. Let's check out their schedule the next few weeks. They are at Jacksonville. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point is good, and the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out come the Steelers. It's their next possession. Why don't we take a look at what is ahead for them the next few weeks? They're going to be home for Cincinnati. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers. Forced out wide. And he'll scramble for about 3 yards there, but that will lead to 3rd down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Eyes closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 1st and 10. Now Dowdle. Past midfield to the 45. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Steeler 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The tackle made by Jordan Brooks. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 34.
Throwing, Rodgers. This one intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard
They'll
line.
begin it on the ground with Henderson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Queen on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.